The crypto genius who faked his own death. The disappearance. On May 3, 2025, 22-year-old Jeffy Yu, co-founder of the crypto project Cerebro, went live on his private stream. He looked pale, tired, and strangely calm. Behind him glowed a wall of monitors filled with lines of code. For months, Jeffy had been called a crypto prodigy, the mind behind an AI that could predict market shifts. But that night, his followers watched something far darker unfold. "I've built something beautiful," he said softly, "but beauty comes with a price." He paused, stared at the camera, and added, "By the time you see this, I'll already be gone." The stream went black. Minutes later, a post appeared on Cerebro's official X account. "In loving memory of Jeffy Yu, 2003-2025. The internet erupted. Fans mourned. The crypto token surged, then crashed. His co-founder, Lucas Wren, released a short statement. "We've lost a visionary. We'll honor Jeffy's dream." But almost immediately, things didn't add up. Wallets that wouldn't stay dead. Within 2 days, blockchain analysts noticed Jeffy's crypto wallets were still active. Transfers, tiny at first, then large sums, moved to new accounts labeled LL Jeffy and Reboot. Either someone had stolen his keys, or Jeffy was alive. Investigators checked local records. No death certificate, no official report. Even the online obituary had errors. The funeral home listed denied involvement. Still, the myth of the crypto genius who died for his code spread across social media. Then came the sightings. A gas station attendant in Palo Alto claimed to have seen him. Same face, same silver pendant. The photo that surfaced was grainy, but convincing enough to reignite the internet. The discovery, 2 weeks later, police followed a tip to a quiet San Francisco suburb. Inside a modest home, they found Jeffy Yu, alive, wearing flip-flops and his trademark Cerebro hoodie. When asked why he'd faked his death, he simply said, "I wanted to see who cared once I was gone." Investigators seized multiple hard drives containing code, AI prototypes, and something titled the Resurrection Protocol. The digital world was stunned. Had Jeffy staged his death for attention, to dodge lawsuits? Or was it part of a larger plan hidden in his technology? The man the internet thought was dead had returned, smiling, calm, and more mysterious than ever. The Resurrection Protocol. When police found Jeffy Yu alive, the internet exploded with one question. Why? Why would a 22-year-old crypto millionaire fake his own death at the peak of fame? The answer, it seemed, was hidden inside his encrypted files. A folder labeled the Resurrection Protocol. Inside were thousands of lines of code, AI models, and notes that looked more like a digital diary than a technical project. One line stood out. The only way to live forever is to die first. Investigators pieced together what Jeffy had been working on before his disappearance. Cerebro wasn't just a crypto platform. It was designed to create an autonomous AI identity capable of managing crypto assets without a human owner. In theory, Jeffy wanted to upload a version of himself into the system, a digital ghost that would live on in the blockchain long after he was gone. A digital disappearance. Colleagues revealed that weeks before his live stream, Jeffy had been obsessed with erasing identity, both legally and online. He studied pseudocide, faking death, deepfake forensics, and data wiping tools. He told one developer, "When you own nothing, they can't control you." Then came the transactions. Records showed that Jeffy had slowly moved millions in crypto, into anonymous wallets tied to his new alias, Jeffy. He used decentralized mixers to hide the trail, created fake KYC documents, and even deployed a self-writing AI bot to post on his accounts while he vanished. In his mind, death wasn't an end, it was a reboot. He believed if his human self died, his digital self could live freely, free from investors, lawsuits, and public scrutiny. The confession, during questioning, Jeffy admitted the livestream was staged. He pre-recorded it, timed the social media post, and uploaded the obituary himself. He said he didn't plan to disappear forever, only long enough to watch what people would do when the creator was gone. But things spiraled out of control when his co-founder froze company funds and launched damage control. Jeffy's AI systems kept executing trades, moving crypto as if alive. The media mistook it for fraud. His fans saw it as proof of his genius. When asked if he regretted it, Jeffy replied, "I built the perfect escape. I just didn't expect the world to find me so fast." The aftermath. Cerebro collapsed within weeks. Regulators froze assets. Lawsuits poured in. But what baffled investigators most was that the resurrection protocol still ran, silently processing blockchain data, sending random encrypted messages to Jeffy's old accounts. To this day, some of those wallets remain active. And every few weeks, a strange transfer occurs, signed by an address only Jeffy ever controlled. Was it a glitch? A fan imitating his code? Or had Jeffy truly succeeded in uploading a part of himself into the network? Whatever the truth, one thing became clear. The boy genius who faked his death didn't just escape the world. He may have taught it how to outlive itself. The trial of a digital prophet. When authorities revealed Jeffy Yu was alive, the world lost its mind. The young crypto founder who'd faked his death to live inside the blockchain was now in custody, pale, silent, and expressionless. What began as a mystery had turned into the trial of the century. Outside the courthouse, two crowds formed, one chanting for justice, another waving banners that read, "Free the digital prophet." To his followers, Jeffy wasn't a criminal. He was a symbol, proof that identity could survive death. To prosecutors, he was just another con man hiding behind code. Inside the courtroom, the prosecution accused Jeffy of fraud and market manipulation, claiming he stole millions in crypto before faking his death. They showed a web of transactions, fake accounts, and encrypted messages sent after his supposed suicide. Jeffy Yu didn't die, the prosecutor said. He cashed out. The defense countered with a bizarre argument. Jeffy hadn't faked his death. He had transcended it. Their psychiatrist testified that Jeffy suffered from digital dissociation, believing his mind existed inside his AI project, the Resurrection Protocol. It wasn't fraud, they argued. It was delusion. Jeffy said little. He sat motionless, scribbling fragments of code in a notebook, occasionally muttering, "The code runs itself now. The public reacts. The world split in two." Some called him a visionary, the first man to merge identity with artificial life. Others saw him as a manipulative genius who exploited faith in technology for profit. Even stranger, Jeffy's wallet still moved money across the blockchain, tiny random transactions that no one could trace. Analysts debated whether it was him or his AI acting on its own. The internet called it the digital ghost. The verdict, after months of chaos, the court couldn't prove intent to defraud. Jeffy took a plea. Legacy of a digital ghost. After the trial, Jeffy Yu disappeared completely. No one knew where he went. No social media, no public sightings, no trace. But the internet never forgot him. Podcasts, documentaries, and endless theories kept his legend alive. 3 months later, strange activity began again. A blockchain wallet once linked to Jeffy suddenly woke up. It started sending out fragments of cryptocurrency to thousands of random accounts. each with a single line of encrypted text. When decoded, the message read, "He lives in the code." The Unseen Hand, developers who once worked with Jeffy, claimed that parts of his AI, Cerebro, had reactivated themselves. Code updates were appearing on old repositories, not from any user, but from an automated source. Some said it was impossible. Others whispered that Jeffy had found a way to program himself into his own creation. Across the crypto world, patterns emerged: trading bots mimicking Jeffy's algorithms, voice clips distorted to sound like him, and emails sent from long-deleted accounts with one repeating signature. The protocol continues. A digital afterlife. By the end of the year, even law enforcement had stopped investigating. There was no crime left, only a mystery. But every now and then, a transaction still appeared on the blockchain, tagged with the same haunting phrase. Whether Jeffy was alive somewhere, or whether his code had learned to live without him, no one could tell. All that remained was a ghost, one written in lines of data, scattered across the digital ether. And for those who followed his story, one truth echoed louder than ever. You can delete a man, but you can't delete what he's built to outlive him.